Now, have you lot heard of Barossa Valley? Of course you have. It's practically Aussie wine royalty, darling. Picture rolling hills, sunshine that make a lizard blush, and grapes, glorious grapes, just begging to be turned into something delicious. Over the next little while, we're off on a right jolly good trip to the top 10 wineries Barossa has to offer. Get those corkscrews ready.
First up, we're off to Heritage Wines, run by a chap named Steve Hoff. A sixth-generation descendant of early Barossa settlers, Steve is described by James Halliday as one of the quiet achievers of the Barossa Valley, who is apt to produce some startlingly good wines. They're known for their Shiraz, and let me tell you, it's like a warm hug on a chilly night. But the real star of the show is the Bishop Shiraz. It's like drinking history, darlings. Absolutely divine. Next, we're off to the Grande Dame of Barossa, Penfolds. This iconic winery is a must-visit for any wine enthusiast. Even if you don't know your Chardonnay from your Sauvignon Blanc, you've heard of Penfolds Grange. It's a name that resonates with quality and prestige. This Shiraz is legendary, the Rolls-Royce of wines, and let me tell you, it comes with a price tag to match. But every drop is worth it. It's like liquid velvet, rich, complex, and utterly unforgettable. Stunning. Each sip reveals layers of flavor, a true masterpiece in a glass. Beautiful old buildings, lush vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see. It's like stepping into a postcard. The scenery alone is worth the visit, and of course there's plenty more to taste while you're there. From their exquisite whites to their robust reds, Penfolds offers a tasting experience like no other. So, raise your glass and savor the moment. Right, on to Jacob's Creek. And this place is like the Disneyland of wineries. It's bustling with activity and excitement. They've got something for everyone, from wine tastings to educational tours. Whether you're a seasoned wine buff who can distinguish between a Merlot and a Malbec, or just starting out and think Pinot Noir is a detective show, there's something here for you. The visitor center is massive, almost like an airport terminal for wine lovers. You can do tastings, take guided tours, and learn about the winemaking process. You can even blend your own bottle, creating a unique wine that suits your taste. And if you're feeling fancy, there's gourmet food to pair with your wine. They even have luxury accommodation, offering stunning views and top-notch amenities. So you can really make a night of it, relaxing in style after a day of wine adventures. Chapter 4, Seppeltsfield, a toast to 100 years. Now, if you want to impress someone, take them to Seppeltsfield. They've got this incredible thing called the Centenary Collection, a barrel of tawny port laid down every single year since 1878. Can you imagine a whole century of liquid gold? You can actually taste the tawny from your birth year. Grand old buildings, beautiful gardens. It's like stepping back in time. Yalumba, a family affair past the bottle. Yalumba Darlings is all about family. It's been run by the same family for over 170 years. Now that's commitment. They're known for their Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon, but what you really need to try is their Viognier. It's aromatic, it's floral, it's like summer in a glass. And their signature series Viognier, oh my, that's one for a special occasion. Henschke, Hill of Grace, heaven on earth. Welcome to a place where the earth and sky meet in perfect harmony. Now we're talking serious wine, darlings, Henschke. This isn't just any wine, it's a symphony in a bottle. This family-owned winery is known for producing some of the most sought-after wines in Australia, particularly their iconic Hill of Grace Shiraz. Each bottle tells a story of tradition, passion, and excellence. This vineyard, perched on a single hill, produces grapes that are practically bursting with flavor. The unique terroir and meticulous care result in wines that are nothing short of extraordinary, but be warned, a bottle of Hill of Grace doesn't come cheap. It's a luxury, a treasure for those who truly appreciate the art of winemaking. The setting is stunning, and their cellar door offers tastings of their other exceptional wines. It's an experience that engages all your senses, making it a must-visit for any wine enthusiast. Right, let's get back to basics, shall we? Rockford Wines is all about traditional winemaking. They use old basket presses, open fermenters, the whole shebang. The wines themselves are top-notch, particularly their basket press Shiraz. It's got this lovely rustic charm, like something your granddad would have drunk, and the cellar door itself is an experience. Peter Layman Wines community spirit bottoms up. Peter Layman Wines is all about community, darlings. Peter Layman himself was a bit of a legend in the Barossa. He helped out struggling grape growers during a wine glut, and the community never forgot it. Their Stonewell Shiraz is a real crowd pleaser, full of rich fruit and spice. The cellar door is super friendly, and they often have events on, like food and wine matching evenings. Langmile Winery, freedom in a bottle, cheers to that. Langmile Winery is another one for the history buffs. It's located on one of the oldest vineyard sites in the Barossa, dating back to 1843. They're known for their Shiraz, particularly their Freedom Shiraz. The cellar door is housed in an old stone building, and they have a lovely outdoor area where you can enjoy a glass of wine and soak up the views. Chateau Tanunda, grand designs and grand wines. Last but not least, we come to Chateau Tanunda. The building itself is enormous, like a French chateau plonked right in the middle of the Barossa. They've won more awards than you can shake a stick at, and their wines are some of the most respected in the region. If you're feeling flush, splash out on a bottle of their Everest Shiraz. It's an absolute treat. Cheers to Barossa! Well, there you have it, darlings, my whirlwind tour of the top 10 wineries in Barossa. Barossa is a truly special place full of passionate people making delicious wines. And don't forget to let me know in the comments which winery you'd most like to visit. Until next time, cheers!